Tonight on Newsbeat, we get an update on results from yesterday's national and local elections.
We learn more about a cause that makes November so important.
And we find out if Hurricane Rafael will spoil a big weekend on campus.
All that and more, Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening, I'm Maya Miles.
And I'm Kennedy Banks. Welcome to Newsbeat. Yesterday, citizens across America casted their ballots for president. Reporter Cooper Dick is in the studio with the election results.
All right, well, the big news of the night is that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States. He was able to take the Electoral College. He currently has 292 electoral votes, well past the 270 he needs, while Kamala Harris only has 224 electoral votes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that election map. Donald Trump was able to take many of the swing states last night. What sent him over the edge, however, was a win in Wisconsin and Pennsylvania. We are still waiting on results from Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska. However, it is looking like it will go to Donald Trump. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Congress. In the House, it is still anybody's game. Currently, Republicans hold the lead with 201 seats, while Democrats have 186 seats. However, there are still a lot of races to be held. It's looking like it will be a close majority, whoever gets it. However, in the Senate, we do know who's going to take the majority, and it will be the Republicans. They currently have 52 seats, while Democrats have 44 seats. So it's looking like Donald Trump will be able to get his cabinet passed through the Senate. Now, taking a look here in Baton Rouge at the mayor-president's race, Sid Edwards pulled off a massive upset last night. He was able to take 34% of the vote, the majority, meanwhile, or the most of the votes, while Mayor Broome will join him in the runoff with 31% of the vote. Democrat challenger Ted James was left in the dust with 28% of the votes. The runoff for the mayor-president's election will be on December 7th, so be sure to mark your calendars. That's all I have for y'all tonight. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Cooper. Nothing truly beats a game day weekend in Baton Rouge. For a small business like Bengals and Bandits on Highland Road, it's sure where they make all their money. Reporter Michael Poggi has more on the store thriving in the fall, but also what happens once football season is all said and done.
Bengals and Bandits on the corner of Chimes and Highland Road is a very attractive spot for fans on game days. I'm here to figure out what goes on during this football season here at this store, but really what goes on after it's all said and done.
You know, our business is very seasonal.
Seasonal is a word that owner Patrick Wilkerson likes to describe the craziness that goes on during football season. With only so much time for Bengals and Bandits to make the majority of their yearly income, Wilkerson is always prepared.
The busiest time of the year is going to be August through November, kind of leading into Christmas. Home game weekends for us are huge. Like most of the businesses around here, we try to capitalize on those weekends to kind of offset peaks and valleys of the rest of the year. For us personally, though, home game weekend, we'll have a few thousand people come through, so it's definitely a significant impact to our bottom line.
When it comes to game days, Wilkerson makes sure his team is always ready to go early.
So, we kind of start, especially big games. Our game days will start kind of on a Thursday. People will start rolling in.
Wilkerson also mentions how this window is really the main time for Bengals and Bandits to make their money.
Kind of as a seasonal basis for us, we'll do 60 to 70% of our revenue for the year, August through December. Those are really kind of our highlight moments. And same with on the weekends of home games. If it's a big game, we may do as much in a week of a home game that we do in a month of a slower month.
Employee Amanda Ferris notes that even during the times where they aren't the busiest, they are consistently trying to improve the store.
So I'd say during our slower times is whenever we're trying to just find the better product to sell, and also just design like new logos and bring back a bunch of the vintage ones that everyone really loves.
We are still in the busy window for Bengals and Bandits, but football season is near its end, and this store will be ready for whoever comes through their door. For Tiger TV News, I'm Michael Poggi.
Bengals and Bandits has been here since 2010, and as long as people keep coming in during the fall, they're not going anywhere.
A new club was founded at LSU earlier this semester, welcoming rock lovers, and not the kind you collect. The Rock Music Club is an affiliate of the Rock Music Collegiate Collection, which is a group dedicated to forming an on-campus community based around appreciating rock music. The club is welcome to rock musicians and also those who just enjoy the genre. Club membership has increased throughout the semester as they host weekly rock-themed meetings, jam sessions, and even on-campus concerts. Vice President Nicole Saubers says the club is definitely turning up the volume.
So I've met a lot of new people that I wouldn't have met otherwise who all have the same love of rock that I do, and it's been a really great way to just form a new community here at LSU.
If you're a rock music lover yourself and want to get involved, you can visit their socials at rock.lsu.
When we come back, we dive into why the month of November is significant to an important cause.
Stay tuned.
Get Gordon. And get it done. Yeah, everybody know Gordon in a 225. And he done link with Big Four. He got buku ties, Ferrari sliding, flying in a new coupe ride. And every time I ride by, I see a brand new sign. I'm with Gordon. I know that he gon' get it done. Whether it's a big truck crash or a hit and run. Recovery funds, he fighting to get a ton. Mike Epps, man, we all about the Benjamin. Handling injuries, man, are you kidding me? Gordon McKernan, that's champion energy. Yeah, family man with a family plan. Get Gordon, he gon' fix it like a handyman. Get Gordon. And get it done.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Feel bad? Yes. Oh, no, I don't feel bad. This is
The Purple Room Podcast is back. And now we're live from walk-ons every Friday before home football games.
Run by passionate students, the Purple Room delivers all the latest LSU sports and culture.
Join us for great food,
cold drinks,
and for a chance to win free loaded cheese fries.
The Purple Room, the ultimate pregame podcast party.
Live from walk-ons every Friday before home football games.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
It's the first full week of November, which means football, autumn leaves, pumpkin pie, and turkey.
But for some, November means much more. It's the start of No Shave November. Reporter Aaron Delahunty has more.
No Shave November started as a fun challenge among friends to see who could grow the longest beard. But in recent years, it has evolved into a powerful campaign that promotes cancer awareness and education.
Yeah, I've been doing No Shave November for years, and I never knew that was the reasoning behind it. So this year I think I'm going to do it with some more purpose.
Men are encouraged to grow out their facial hair throughout the month, with the idea that the money typically spent on grooming can be donated to cancer research and prevention initiatives.
About 1 out of 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. And as I said before, it is very important to get it, to diagnose it early so we can treat it early.
The No Shave November campaign has successfully raised over $10 million since it started in 2009. The Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center in Baton Rouge has its own way of showing support for No Shave November and has raised over $200,000 so far.
So the local version of the No Shave November, we call it Go Grizzly.
Every year, 10 individuals in Baton Rouge are nominated to participate in the Go Grizzly event.
The 10 of us at the end of the month will compete for the most votes and the most grizzly looking guy. And the amount raised is also going to be donated to Mary Bird Perkins.
If you'd like to join the movement, let your hair grow freely this month and show your support. To contribute directly to Go Grizzly at Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center, simply scan this QR code to make a donation. Together, we can make a difference in the fight against cancer. For Tiger TV, I'm Erin Delahunty.
It really is inspiring to see communities come together to support such an important cause.
That's not the only big thing happening in November, though. It's a big month for football, as sports reporter Andon Brabham is in the studio to break down the NFL trade deadline.
That's right, Maya. Wasn't a whole lot going on, but let's start it right here in New Orleans as the Saints trade cornerback Marshawn Lattimore to the Commanders for draft picks. Tre'Davious White was also dealt from the Rams to the Ravens as he looks to get a ring in the back half of his career. Mike Williams goes from a Jet to a Steeler in an AFC swap, and Zadarius Brown goes from Cleveland to Detroit as the Lions look to get back to the NFC Championship.
Thanks, Andon. After the break, we get an update on the Tropics to see if any of the activity will affect the big game this weekend.
We'll be right back.
Get Gordon. And get it done. Look, everybody know Gordon in a 225. And he done link with Big Foe. He got buku ties, Ferrari sliding, flying in a new coupe ride. And every time I ride by, I see a brand new sign. I'm a Gordon. I know that he gon' get it done. Whether it's a big truck crash or a hit and run. Recovery funds, he fighting to get a ton. Mike Epps, man, we all about the Benjamin. Handling injuries, man, are you kidding me? Gordon McKernan, that's champion energy. Yeah, family man with a family plan. Get Gordon, he gon' fix it like a handyman. Get Gordon. And get it done.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Feel bad?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't feel bad. This is
The Purple Room podcast is back. And now we're live from walk-ons every Friday before home football games.
Run by passionate students, the Purple Room delivers all the latest LSU sports and culture.
Join us for great food,
Cold drinks,
and for a chance to win free loaded cheese fries.
The Purple Room, the ultimate pregame podcast party.
Live from walk-ons every Friday before home football games.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
Welcome back. We've been hearing a lot about tropical activity this November.
Yeah, between that and how hot it's been, I really don't know if I believe it's actually November. Let's check in with our weather correspondent to find out why this November doesn't quite feel like it. Riley?
Absolutely. We've been having above normal temperatures for the last couple days. We can see that here on this climate map, but we are expected to see a shift in those higher temperatures as we head into early next week. We could see those lower 80s start knocking back on the door. Now, it doesn't feel like fall right now, and to really just hone that in, we're going to have Hurricane Rafael headed towards the Gulf. Making landfall in Cuba as a Category 3, it's expected to head towards Mexico, where it could weaken to a tropical storm. Now, that doesn't leave us out of the cards of getting wet quite yet for the LSU versus Bama rival game this weekend. We can see that there is a 40% chance of rain during the day. They're saying 30% at kickoff, but I just don't believe it because it never rains in Death Valley. Now, as we head into earlier next week, there's going to be a little bit of a battle between the cold front that's coming in from the north and the warm air that usually sits over Louisiana and other parts of the Gulf. But we do see that it is going to take over, and we're going to see that fall weather start knocking on our door before we know it. Guys, I promise it's not going to stay hot for long. That's all I have for today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Riley. That's all the time that we have for tonight's Newsbeat.
Have a good night, Tigers.